Hello, I'm Lauren Nicholson, and this is my preschool lab internship for fall 2017 for child development. How I found my internship, I just networked with previous interns in my major, girls that I had known that had done the preschool part-time as their internship, so I just talked to them and see what I needed to do. They directed me to Sister Olson, talking to her, my practicum advisor, about the possibility of becoming a head teacher. She told me that I just needed to give my best performance during my practicum, which I tried my best to do. I also continually asked her what I could improve on, what I needed to do to be considered for the internship, and I just kept showing her that interest throughout the semester. And then at the end, she approached me and asked me if I still wanted the position, and I did. So that's how I got it. Some responsibilities as a head teacher I managed and implemented developmentally appropriate practices in a 3 to 4-year-old classroom. I personally created and taught my own lesson plans. I supervised and approved my support teachers' weekly lesson plans and made sure that those were correct and were meeting the needs of the children. I created goals and strategies for our classroom and for my teachers to help them improve their lesson plans and their teaching methods. I compiled and kept individual children's files and kept that information confidential. I also maintained weekly activities such as preschool setup, classroom cleanup, post-lab conversations. Then I just collaborated with my preschool director, Sister Olson, throughout the whole time of the semester, just about classroom quality and different task assignments that she had for me throughout the week. Benefits that I provided to the preschool. I was an experienced teacher that had been in the labs before, so I was able to be a good example and teach the new support teachers what was expected, how to be successful. I was able to ensure developmentally appropriate standards were being met in the classroom. I acted as a liaison between the preschool office and administrators and my personal team. I let them know what improvements we need to make, how we could better serve the office with cleanup, equipment care, things like that. I managed classroom files and confidential information with the different children. I answered parents' questions and concerns on a daily basis, helped support teachers find answers for those questions as well. But I was just the head teacher, so I managed that. And then I just managed daily routines, such as schedules, setup, cleanup, classroom care, classroom quality, making sure that we had put everything away and we were providing the best care for our classroom. Some personal benefits that I gained, I just gained administrative experience that include a lot of ethical conduct. I had to keep things confidential, had to deal with things as a professional with children and families and my colleagues. I developed reciprocal relationships with the children and the families I served. I got to make a lot of friendships and get to know the families and children on a more personal level by developing those relationships. I strengthened my leadership skills such as organization, communication, and positive guidance for children and support teachers. I just learned how to work with them better and to be a better leader overall over a team and with the children. I built lasting friendships with my team members. I learned to love each of them personally and really cared about them and their performance and hoped that they could do their best. And then I just gained more practical experience creating and implementing DAP curriculum and activities in a classroom, especially with 3-year-olds, because that is the first time that I was working with that age group, so I got to gain more experience with that. Connections to coursework, I use my knowledge regarding planning and delivering intentional programming. I use DAP principles to make sure that I and the support teachers were teaching what was appropriate. And then I followed the NAUIC Code of Ethical Conduct on a daily basis, made sure that I was acting professional, keeping things clear and concise and confidential when needed. I used informal observation skills to evaluate and improve activities in the classroom so that we were meeting children's individual needs. I did that just through observing both in and outside of the classroom and documenting those observations. I used my knowledge about typical and atypical development for 3 to 4-year-olds to promote the most positive classroom environment. So I knew how they were maturing at that age and also how their home environments were affecting them. So I used that knowledge to help build a more productive and positive classroom environment for those children. I would definitely recommend this internship. It was a great experience for me. I loved it. It's very practical, very world applicable. I will use these skills when I go into any kind of preschool setting. Um, I will so I would definitely recommend it if that is what you're interested in. If you are interested in doing this specific internship through BYU Idaho, you just need to contact the advisor that's over your major and age group you want to work with. Sister Olson was the Tuesday, Thursday preschool classroom, but the other teachers are also David Allen, Michael Godfrey, Christine Brown, and Jalissa Cranmer. All of them would be able to point you in the right direction. Thank you.